everyone. Today I thought I would do something a little different and do a favorites video just because it is the month of October, my favorite month out of the year, has my favorite holiday of the year. So I thought I would just share with you some of the things that I've been loving this month. I don't know that I will do this every month unless, I don't know, thumb the video up if you want to see more or you want to see that every month. Talking. But definitely this month I'm gonna do it. It's my favorite month. So the first thing I've been loving since it's October and since it's nearing Halloween is candy. This is like the only time of year that I really just crave candy, probably on a daily basis. Definitely don't need to eat that much candy, but I do. I even have over here, this is set up in my room, by the way, so just my own personal bowl of candy. I've had to refill this once already this month. I do have 5 other people living here though, so it's not all been me eating the candy, but it's mostly been me eating the candy. The best part about living in our neighborhood too is that we're like at the end of the neighborhood, so kids don't really come down towards us often. So we have a lot of leftover candy. And yeah, candy is what I've been loving this month. The next thing I've really been loving is candles. I've been loving candles way too much this month. I'm normally a candle fiend, but it's gotten a little bit out of control. As you can see. My favorite brand in particular is called Nature's Wick. I've seen other candle brands do this, but this just happened to be the first one I've seen that's set up this way, that has the wooden wick. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's wooden. So when you burn it, it crackles and pops and makes all sorts of fun noise, and it's really awesome. And got another one. Don't know if you can hear it at all. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really know where the mic is on this camera. No, just hold it up to every bit of the camera. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's crackling and it's popping in there. I really love it. The second brand of candle I've really been loving is Frostbeard Studios candles. I found them on Etsy. They have, like, their specialty, I guess, is kind of like the book lovers soy candle, or like nerdy soy candles, and they have a lot of awesome scents. Like, they have a lot of Doctor Who, Harry Potter, they have some Game of Thrones, they have a Princess Bride one, which is cool. I found myself really struggling with which ones I wanted to pick. So I went this is the first time I've bought this brand. The first one I got is Old Books, which, if you love reading in any capacity, you know how good an old book smells. I wouldn't say it necessarily smells like old books, but it does smell really nice. And when you burn the candle, I don't know if it's a thing that candles smell different when they burn than when you're just smelling the wax. But this one, definitely, your room is gonna smell like a library, and it's awesome. The second one I got was Ravenclaw, because that's the house I always get when I'm taking all those quizzes. That's what I got on Pottermore, so I think it's meant to be. So I definitely went with Ravenclaw on this one. It smells so good. I love candles. The next thing I have been absolutely loving, as you can tell, are the berry colored, like, lip trend that's going on this fall. I feel like the dark burgundy, berry, purpley type colors are always in when it comes to the fall season, but I've just really been loving them. I'm not sure if I could pull it off. I'm sure somebody will tell me if it looks bad on me in the comments or something. I'm not a makeup beauty guru by any means, but I thought I'd just show you the 2 that I've really been using a lot. I have one from Laura Mercier, which is called, I guess this is something you do, Black Orchid. And if that name doesn't make you want to buy it, then I don't know what. Okay, So I think I'm meant to do this. Yeah? Do I look like a professional beauty vlogger? I hope so. And the second one I have that I've been loving is Clinique Chubby Stick. I really love these. I have in a bunch of different brands. These kind of like, they look like, oh, hold on. Sorry. I have a bunch of these, like they look like big old like crayons or magic markers or something. And I just love them because they stay on really, really long. Like I don't have, like it doesn't rub off really easily or anything, and then I look like I have no lip color on. So I don't know, I've just been really loving these. The next thing I have been loving this month, I'm going to have to move the camera to show you because it is my bedspread, my comforter and pillowcase. It's probably really weird. Take a look at that beauty. Am I right? Look at that, it's like skulls and flowery things. It's really cool. I don't know if that was weird showing you my bed or whatever as one of my favorite things. It's always my favorite thing, my bed, but I have found that comforter and pillow sham. It also came with a bed skirt on wayfair.com. So I'll leave a link in the description to the page where I found this. It's really cool, and it's not any more expensive than a comforter set that you would find in the store. The last thing I've been loving, I'm finding on this list that these things that I say I'm loving this month, I actually love like all the time, like candles and those chubby sticky lip things. And this last item, books. So I guess I will start with reference books. This is so weird for somebody to like, I feel like, but I have a crap ton. This one in particular is really awesome. It's John Muir's Horror Films FAQ. Look at that reflective surface. You can't really see anything, but it's just like a big old reference book, and it kind of just goes through, like it goes through like the history of horror films, and then it kind of divides them into subcategories. Like rape and revenge films that I just turned to, awesome. The slasher, I don't think those are awesome. I just think, I was just commenting that that was awesome that I happened to turn to that one while the camera was on. I don't think, just stop talking, Vicky. The slasher film paradigm, stuff like that. It's just really cool. And I have a lot of them. I think I'll move the camera again and just show you how many that I have right now. Okay, so this is my bookshelf. There's a couple of reference books. I love how I'm talking as I'm moving the camera. I'm sorry if this is really crappily shot. Anyways, so yeah, so this is my bookshelf. There's a few reference type books in the bookshelf somewhere, but I don't know if you can tell, but there are double rows on each shelf because I have so many damn books. But most of them are up here because I pull them out a lot. But you can see there's a cool one, like the Book of the Undead right there. I love how instead of pulling this out and showing you the books, I'm gonna just zoom in on them. I also have the Halloween Encyclopedia, which is really cool. Like there's a WordPress book. That's a nice little plug to go on over to my blog at NightmareMaven.com. Mostly these are the books that I pull out. There's the Doctor Who reference book there. That's pretty cool. Thanks for bearing with that little camera tour I took you on. But yeah, so I've been really loving like the reference books, especially as it applies to horror films and Halloween. Mostly the Halloween ones I got this month just because I was really feeling in the Halloween spirit. No more so than usual. I just happened to have the money to buy these things this month. So that's nice. The next one that I've been really digging, I am really late to the game on this one, I feel like, but it's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I'm almost done with it, and it's only taken me about less than a week to get this far. I can't put it down. It's so good, and I really love the creepy pictures that are in it. If you've read the book, I don't know if it's in all of the books. I know this one has some extra stuff in it. I think it's mostly stuff at the end that's like extra shit, like cool shit. But But I just really like the idea that the story was built around all these creepy pictures that the author collects. Like he collects a lot of like old and strange pictures. And they're making it into a movie, not very soon, but soon-ish. And Tim Burton is directing it. Come on, people. Like, it's gonna be awesome. If I wasn't sold on this movie already, like, Tim Burton definitely would have sealed the fucking deal. Excuse my mouth, too. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not really sorry, but excuse my mouth. The next one, I'm just gonna show you a bunch of books. This is gonna be Vicky's book corner or something this week. The next one, also, I'm probably really late to the game. Look at me waving it around here. This is great. Is not really an author, but it's an illustrator. I guess I could say it's not really the book that's my favorite, it's the illustrator that's my favorite. Grizz Grimley or Grimley. Grimley. I'm saying Grimley. Grizz Grimley. He's a really cool illustrator, and he takes, at least from what I saw, I know there was a Sleepy Hollow, like children's-y type book that he illustrated, but he also did Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And just like, look at the illustration. Oh, look at it, it's reflective too, you can't really see it. But it just looks so damn cool. And it's actually the story, or parts of the story, assembled from the original text by Mary Shelley. So I reckon it's most of the story. And I've already read Frankenstein, so I'm not getting this to actually read the story. I'm mostly getting it because it's just like, look at these illustrations. That's so cool. It just like looks so flippin' wicked. I love it. Yeah, and he has a whole bunch of other stuff too, so I'm really pleased with this one, so I'm definitely gonna get some other stuff by him. That's for damn sure. And the last book I'm gonna show you, and the last thing in my favorites, is kind of a nostalgia-y kind of favorite. I was on Amazon, the most dangerous place for me to be. And just on a whim, I searched in the children's books for like Halloween books or scary type books. And I found the book for like $3. It's called In a Dark, Dark Room and Other Scary Stories. It's literally like, it's like definitely a children's book. Definitely a children's book. But it's just so cool because it just brought back so many memories. And I don't know why my mom let me read this. I guess, I don't know, that's probably part of the reason why I love scary shit now. But this was the story. I found the story in there. It's the green ribbon. She has like the green ribbon tied around her neck. And then at the end of the story, she finally, when she's dying, she finally lets her husband take the ribbon off. And her head pops off. And it has all sorts of awesome, wholesome stories in here as well. Thanks for sitting through my ramble there. Let me know in the comments things, products, ideas, movies, books, whatever you've been loving in the month of October or this fall season so far. Let me know. I will leave a link in the description for some of the stuff I mentioned in here if you want to check it out for yourself. I will see you guys next week, but also on Friday, on Halloween, the best holiday ever. I have a fun video or two planned, so look forward to that on Halloween. See you guys next time. Bye.